What did Fredo do so bad that got him killed? In The Godfather Part 2, Fredo Corleone ends up getting killed because of a series of mistakes and betrayals that make him a liability to his younger brother Michael Corleone, who is the head of the family. Now here's a breakdown of what Fredo did wrong. Disloyalty and betrayal. Fredo is tricked into helping Michael's enemies. So the first one is disloyalty and betrayal. Fredo is tricked into helping Michael's enemies, specifically Heyman Roth and Johnny Ola, by giving them inside information basically about the Corleone family. He doesn't realise the full extent of what he's doing, but his actions significantly endanger Michael and his family's business and life. This betrayal is a major breach of the family's code of liability, weakness and naivety. Fredo's actions demonstrate that he is not just disloyal, but he's also weak and gets easily manipulated. He wants to prove himself, feeling overshadowed by Michael, but he chooses the wrong way to do it. He lets his personal insecurities cloud his judgment, making him an easy target for those looking to hurt Michael. Lies and deception. Now, when Michael initially questions Fredo about his involvement with Roth, Fredo lies and denies any involvement, pretends he doesn't even know them. It's only later during a trip to Havana that Fredo accidentally reveals he knows Johnny Ola, which basically exposes his betrayal to Michael, and Michael looks heartbroken. Endangering the family. Fredo's betrayal directly leads to an assassination attempt on Michael. The danger to Michael is not just about the physical threat to his life, but is also the potential collapse of the family's power and influence, failure to follow others. Despite being given chances to redeem himself, Fredo doesn't follow Michael's orders. After the betrayal is revealed, Michael orders that nothing should happen to Fredo while their mother is alive. Fredo is kept alive but isolated, and after their mother dies, Michael decides that Fredo is too much of a risk in the family's future. In the end, Fredo's combination of disloyalty, weakness, and inability to recognize the consequences of his actions makes him a threat that Michael cannot ignore. So basically, Michael has Fredo killed as a final tragic act to protect the family's interest and to assert his authority, ensuring that no one within or outside the family can question his leadership or threaten their stability. The question now is whether Michael was wrong to kill Fredo. Is basically complex and can be viewed from multiple different angles. Here's a breakdown of different angles to consider. So let's look at it from Michael's perspective. He's basically protecting the family. Michael believes that Fredo's actions have endangered the entire family. Betrayal basically led to an assassination attempt to Michael, threatening not only his life but the future of the Corleone Empire. In the context, eliminating Fredo can be seen as a necessary act to protect the family from further internal betrayals, because if he's done it once, he can do it again. Maintaining authority. Michael's position as the head of the family is based on respect and fear. Allowing Fredo to live after such a betrayal may be perceived as weakness. Encouraging others to challenge his authority. Killing Fredo reinforces Michael's position and serves as a warning to others. Cold, rational decision. In the world of organized crime, depicted in The Godfather, decisions are often based on cold logic rather than emotional ties. Michael's decision to kill Fredo aligns with this ruthless logic. Let's look at it from a moral and ethical perspective. Family bonds. On a moral level, killing one's own brother is seen as a grave act. Despite Fredo's betrayal, he's still family at the end of the day, and many would argue that family bonds should be preserved above all else. Fredo's weakness and mistakes, though serious, might not justify such a extreme punishment. Forgiveness and redemption. Another perspective to look at it is that Fredo could have been given another chance for redemption. Killing him eliminates any possibility of reconciliation and forgiveness, which could have been a more humane approach. Emotional consequences. The act of killing Fredo takes a significant emotional toll on Michael, leading to further isolation and a loss of his own humanity. The decision haunts Michael, suggesting that the price of such an action extends beyond immediate practical benefit. Let's look at it from Fredo's perspective. Unintentional betrayal. Fredo did not fully understand the consequences of his action. He was manipulated basically due to his insecurities and his desire for recognition. His betrayal was more of a result of naivety and weakness rather than malicious intent. This might argue against such harsh punishment versus crime. Considering that Fredo's betrayal stemmed from a place of vulnerability, the punishment of death might seem disproportionate. Alternative consequences like permanent exile or reduced status within the family could have been another option. Let's look at it now from a broader perspective. Nature of power and loyalty. The situation underscores the brutal nature of power and loyalty, and we see this a lot in the criminal underworld. The harsh reality is that betrayal, even by family, often results in severe consequences. Now, what does this impact has on the legacy? Michael's decision to kill Fredo significantly impacts his legacy, painting him as a ruthless leader willing to sacrifice his own blood for power. This action contributes to the tragic arc of his character, highlighting the cost of his rise to power. Whether Michael was wrong to kill Fredo depends on the lens to which you view the situation. From a pragmatic power preserving standpoint, it might be seen justified. However, from a moral, ethical, and family perspective, it is deeply troubling and arguably wrong decision. The complexity of the situation reflects the intricate dynamics of loyalty, power, and family within The Godfather. So let me know what your thoughts are, guys. Do you think Michael was right? Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments below. I'd like to hear your views on this. And if you like this video today, I'd really appreciate it if you like, comment, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And I'll see you in the next one.